Hello friends, and welcome to this video where I will be talking about two new everblend marker sets that Arteza has sent me. I got contacted by my super lovely contact person over at Arteza with the question if I was interested in reviewing two sets of their new everblend art markers, which are the grayish tones, a pack of 36, and also a 36 pack of portrait tones. And of course, I am a marker girl. Not that I color my pictures always with markers, but I do like them for doing base layers. I want to be better in coloring with markers only, I must confess. But for now, I don't have that much experience, so I prefer using them as a base layer and add some depth and extra details with pencils on top. But grayish tones and skin tones are always super usable, so of course I couldn't say no to this offer, and this weekend I received both packages. Now, I must say I didn't have the time to try them out yet, on a coloring page that is, because I did swatch them out in my little book. But coloring wise, I will be trying both sets out in one of my books in which I prefer working with markers. And it's a big chance that it's a Hannah Lynn picture or a Jade Summer picture. I really like those books for marker-based work. So I'm going to start showing you the grayish tones. And they come in a box like this with the colors mentioned at the back. So here are all the grayish colors. Sorry for the glare, you can see my cell phone hanging above, and at the top they are looking like this, and I really love that look. When you open up the package, you can easily pull out the tray you want. I found it a bit difficult with the twee markers and the real brush pens, but the marker set is very handy. And you can pull out any tray you want. So I'm going to grab the first one. And if you look like this, I think they resemble like raindrops. I really love their design. It's well thought of, and it's a very sturdy and a big marker. But it lays very comfortable in the hand. And on the marker, of course, you have the brand name, which product you're holding, and on the top of the lid, your color name is printed, together with the color number. So ocean blue, as well on the chisel tip as on the fine tip. So, and the fine tip is always on this side, where you have that gray extra piece of plastic, I will call it. So this is the fine tip, and you can also see it on this side, and that this is the bigger tip. So they are quite big, and they smell nice. Some markers can really smell horrible, but these smell really nice. I'm a strange person when it comes to odors, but yeah, and I must say that I have not been neat. It's the best way to store them like they are when they come after purchasing them. Oops, I'm not being too handy, am I? the nicest way to store them is like the raindrop position. Why didn't I do that? I did it on the other two trays. Why didn't I do it on the first one after swatching? I forgot, I think. And now that we are talking about storing them in this case, there is, I can show you, I hope it's visible, there is plastic from the bottom here until here, so you have a little space to make it easy to grab your marker, so like this. Or you can pull your finger here and try to pull it out like that. So we also have a little more space here than we have here. So it's very convenient to grab one of the colors that you want to use. And I'm focusing on my picture on the camera, and that's why I'm so clumsy. So this is how a tray is looking and how the markers are looking. And now I will show you the color swatches. And we have a beautiful variety. We have light colors, cool, warm, bluish toned, brownish toned, a bit greenish toned even. And I love the names that they are using. Like this pearl, a very beautiful light, warm gray. But we're also having an ocean blue. So it's more a bluish gray, powder blue. Very nice dark colors with brownish, a brownish tone. And also here, and this is turtle green, and indeed, I don't know if it's visible on camera, but you can see a greenish tone in this marker. Also beautiful sage one. So we have a lot of variety. And of course we don't have to use them for mountains or something like that, only we can use them for whatever purpose we want. Even for some beautiful gray hair, base layer for beautiful gray hair, I think they will be awesome. So that was the swatch for my grayish skin tones. I'm going to put this open, and then I will show you the skin tone set. Same setup. Little droplets, so they have the same design, and just like with the grayish ones, you can pull out whatever tray that you want. And I'm going to grab this middle one, and here you can see where the smaller tips are, that they didn't take a grayish piece of plastic to mark the fine tip, but they come in the color that look the same as the, I'm going to grab this one, it's the best visible, I think. So here we have, going to refocus, cherry blossom pink, and as you can see, this color is the same as the top color, so very beautiful. And other than that, we have the same information, so the brand, and then a broad tip and a fine tip. And they look the same like the grayish ones. And their design is really, they really lay down very well in the hand. And the colors, whoa, they are super lovely. I'm sorry for that noise. So again, we have a range of warm and some colder colors, but also some very deep tones. We don't have light skin tones only. We also have some very vivid and deep tones, like these tan rose and oatmeal brown, linen gray even. It's more a bit a bolder color compared to the quartz white, for example, or the vanilla. A chai latte brown. Wow, chai latte, yummy. Love that color too. Rusty rose, also very beautiful skin tone. And here are the even more vivid and bold colors. So darkish reddish tones and brownish tones. So they will be perfect for our darker skin tones. Or, as I was saying, with a gray set, we can also use these tones for whatever we want. For clothing, for hair, lips. It's a fish. Everything is possible. You don't only have to use these for skin tones, but if we want to, we can have lots of different people with lots of different skin tones. I'm sure you can combine these very well together and blend them, but since I'm not a professional in markers, I will be having super much fun for now for using them as a base layer. I can't wait to try these out. And both sets, sometimes you can have some trouble, even if you buy a new set of markers, that some of the colors are dried out, or that your tip or nib is a bit, not in a perfect condition anymore. Even with new markers, I had some of my Le Moucher ones that were dried out just after buying them. So yeah, the markers by Arteza were all very fluid, didn't have any trouble at all, no dried ups. As well for the broad line as for the fine line, they all worked fantastically. Going to show it again for the grayish ones. This snow color is also very beautiful, a very light one, but it will be very nice to use in snow or in snow pictures. So you can see, no, I didn't go over it a few times to make sure everything was visible. Everything worked perfectly from the start. So very, very happy. It's a bit of a trademark by Arteza, in my feeling, that their colors are always so rich, vibrant, just beautiful. This range is just, and also the grayish, but yeah, they nail down the colors for my feeling. It's a very great addition to have if you're a marker lover and you're searching for a wide range of colors in a specific set. Then I advise you to take a look at the Arteza websites. They have they sell their products also via Amazon, so you can take a look over there too. But yeah, and price-wise, they always are very affordable, and you get good quality products. Really, I can't think of anything negative. It's it's just a joy to work with. I just want to check one more thing, and that was something that wasn't obvious before. I didn't notice it, but now that I saw this on the skin tones, the grayish tones also have comparable markings for the finer tip. So if you have a darker marker, this little piece of plastic is darker. This one is a bluish one. This one is also, so that's really great. It wasn't, I didn't see it beforehand. It's just now that I am coming across. So of course you can count on it that I will do a coloring with these markers, of course in combination with some others, because although the range is wide, I don't know if I have no, or I do have greens. In the grayish tones there are some greens, but I will have to see. I will have to wait and see which picture that I will be choosing. I have a sage green, but I don't know if it will be enough for coloring in a tree or a bush, if my picture has one. But you can count on it that I will do a project with them and that I will talk further about them. But I couldn't wait to already present you those new colors, their design, which I love very much. Their vividness, the color range, the fact that no marker was dried out. It's very important. It's a bummer when you get or buy new markers and that some of them are already dried up. It's so annoying, and this wasn't the case with these ones or with these ones. So that was I was very happy with that fact. So I hope you liked this little introduction and a little review on these markers. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will be happy to try and answer them. I will leave links down below for both sets, for the US website by Arteza and also for the UK website. You can find more information about those over there too. And I hope we see each other soon for another video. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.